Hello everyone and welcome to Burn Your Books, Open Your Mind. I am your friend and host BYBOYM and you are watching Foundation for NEET. We started our journey in life processes with digestion and absorption, and today's topic is stomach. The stomach is a thick, muscular, J-shaped, sac-like meaning bag-like structure with two openings. The stomach connects the esophagus to the small intestine. The stomach is present on the left side of the upper part of the abdomen and acts as a temporary storehouse of food material. The muscular wall of stomach helps in mechanical churning and mixing of food with digestive juices. These digestive juices are secreted by numerous gastric glands that are present in the walls of the stomach. The stomach receives bolus from the esophagus but passes on chyme to the small intestine. Now what is chyme? Chyme is a semi-fluid mass of partially digested food. Screenshot time. So what are the functions of stomach? The functions of stomach are: number 1, temporary food storage. Number 2, the stomach controls the rate of flow of food material into the duodenum. Number 3, acid secretion and antibacterial action. Number 4, preliminary digestion. Now we are going to take a look at your stomach. The stomach is anatomically divided into different regions. The first region that we are going to encounter is the cardiac region or cardia. It is so called because it is present near the heart. It is also present near the cardiac sphincter. The cardiac sphincter is also known as lower esophageal sphincter. You may remember from the last video that there are two sphincters present in the esophagus, the upper esophageal sphincter and the lower esophageal sphincter. The lower esophageal sphincter is known as the cardiac sphincter and is present at the junction of esophagus and stomach. It prevents the backflow of food into the esophagus. The second region is fundus or fundic region. The rounded section next to cardiac region is the fundic region or fundus. The fundic region collects gases formed during digestion. The third region is corpus or body, the main body and the largest part. It is the part where rhythmic contractions of the stomach mix food with gastric juices mechanically. We talked about mechanical and chemical digestion of food. The mechanical digestion of food occurs in the oral cavity and in the stomach. The walls of the stomach contract rhythmically and mixes food mechanically with gastric juices. The fourth part is the antrum. It is the part of the stomach that holds partially digested food before it moves to small intestine. The fifth region is pyloric region or pylorus. It is the lowest part of the stomach and it opens into the duodenum of the small intestine. You may remember that in Histology of alimentary canal, we studied about the 4 different layers of the alimentary canal. The stomach wall is also made of 4 layers but have an additional oblique layer. The outermost layer is serosa, which is followed by the longitudinal layer, then the inner circular layer and the last oblique layer. Together, the longitudinal layer, the circular layer and the oblique layer are part of muscularis. The muscularis is followed by submucosa and mucosa. The empty space inside the stomach is called the lumen of the stomach. The fold of the stomach lining are called rugae that serves to increase the surface area. The exit of food from the stomach is regulated by the pyloric sphincter, which is present at the junction of stomach and small intestine. The pyloric sphincter releases chyme in small amounts into the small intestine. Screenshot time. Now moving ahead, there are millions of gastric glands in the mucosa layer of the stomach. These glands secrete mucus, pepsinogen, which is a protein digesting enzyme, HCl and Cassell's intrinsic factor. The major type of gastric gland is the oxyntic gland that are around 80%. These glands contain parietal cells that secrete hydrochloric acid and intrinsic factor. Intrinsic factor is required for the absorption of vitamin B12. Now this was all about your stomach. Now let's move on to do you know. The first point in do you know is the pH of the stomach is 1.5 to 2.2. That is strong enough to burn skin and dissolve most metals. The stomach is protected from the effect of HCl by the mucus secreted by the mucosa layer. The second point is it takes around 2 to 4 hours for food to leave your stomach. The third point is anxiety and mood affect appetite and digestion. Studies show that stress and anxiety may cause irritable bowel syndrome and gastroesophageal reflux disease. It is possible to live without your stomach. Yes, total gastrectomy is the medical procedure of removing your stomach and connecting the esophagus directly with the small intestine. The fifth point is animals like cow, deer and buffalo are examples of ruminant animals that have 4-chambered stomachs that help them in digesting plants. Belching or burping is the release of excess gases collected in the upper digestive tract, and this is released through the mouth. We hope you liked our content. Don't forget to like, comment and share. And if you are new to our channel, don't forget to hit the bell button and subscribe for more of these informative videos. Thank you. You are watching Burn Your Books, Open Your Mind.